The Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets are on a tear offensively, scoring double digits in 3 of their last 4 games. And they look to continue their success tonight as they welcome in the Lady Hornets of Alabama State for this non-conference clash on the ACC network. Nathan McCreary and Sam Paranunzi. Be a fun matchup. You want Chandler Dennis to come in here and throw strikes and have a good outing. That one's going to be bounced. And it does hop up and take a piece of Dominique.
So actually that's Dobbins,
that's Dobbins, yeah.
To this program. It's working, and it's working really well.
And swing and a miss there for Gardner. So first out, first strikeout for Chandler Dennis.
And Dennis starting.
That ball's sent to center field. Edgman will put it away for out number 2.
And Edgman tracks it well. Great pitch from Dennis on a speed that they use to bring those runners around.
That ball's gonna be grounded to Jaden Gailey at first. She'll take it, touch first base, and it will be the end of the inning for Alabama State.
Probably mid-60s if I had to guess. Maybe even lower.
Ground ball to Williams at third, on to first.
So Black out in front of this one, trying to get the timing.
And she'll watch that one tail outside. Ball 4 to Dominique. She'll head down to first base. And here comes Ella Edgman. Left-handed bat for the Jack.
Knowing that's going to be a factor all game long.
And that Edgman making the adjustment right there, slaps it into left field for a single. First hit for the Jackets.
I mean, that's an in-inning.
Her and Black, rather, were going back and forth for the home run lead. She's got 13, and she's going to send one to right field. Fairly deep, but playable. Denby will put it away for out number 3. So nothing doing there for the Jackets after the walk and the single.
In the game, and so she's does a phenomenal job of framing and
hitting to right field.
Yeah, tip your cap. Ramsey drives this one through the 3-4 hole, so she sees that outside pitch and just goes with it.
You know, you think, well, you get a pair of singles, whatever. She's hit 3 hits a game, and she's going to have another hit here, just out of the reach of Dominique. You know, she often goes 3 for 4, 3 for 5. I mean,
base to go over her backhand shoulder to try and make a diving catch.
And Consular's going to bunt. It's going to go right to Black. You got a double play.
Wow.
Beautifully done by the third baseman for the Jackets.
You couldn't draw that up better if you tried.
Dennis delivers the payoff. Ball 4. She draws another one here. Youth home.
Cool.
Is right next to the stadium.
Cool.
And it's preserved, and it's a really neat place. Swing and a miss. Dennis goes back to work, and she gets the strikeout to end the inning. So nothing coming from Incarnate Word. You just didn't know, and it's a credit to her to put those pieces together. As that one's grounded over to Gardner for out number 1.
And knowing what the culture needs, knowing what you know, how did she become?
Yeah.
One of the greats.
Reese Hunter's going to fly out to right for the second out of the inning. Quick work once again. No pressure on Gracie, but if she ends up hitting a home run and she's going to slap it to second, Gardner will continue that next inning as they're in that East Division of the SWAC. Prairie View leads the West as that ball is going to be sent out to Gracie Hillman on the first pitch. Smiley sees for out number 1.
Especially if you're a lefty slapper, you're also kind of peeling off your line and running towards first base, so you've got to fight to not creep.
And swing and a miss. She'll go down swinging for the second time. And she's going to hit a line drive right to Mallory Black. What's the hot corner? And she cools it off with that snag by Black.
You get a really great seat and are positioned well to compete late into the bracket.
Saleo lays down a beautiful bunt, and you can put that one in your pocket, Richardson. It is a single for Jen Saleo. Beautifully done. 12 games left. Most of those in conference. That one's going to get away from Kostler. And Saleo will end up at second on the wild pitch. I think swept NC State 2 of 3 by run rule this weekend. There's ball 4 to Allen. So Jackets threatening here in the bottom of the third inning. Be honest.
6 one way, half a dozen the other.
Our crew's going to keep you honest as Mallory Black jumps on the first pitch she sees. Denby will close the mid on it. The throw to third is late as Saleo
let the ball in deep and drive it to right field.
And it's going to be popped up again. This one will be in play as Gardner will put it away for out number 2. With a leadoff single by Saleo, then a walk by Allen. You got now 2 outs with runners at the corner. Here's Edgman, and she'll ground it to Gardner. On to first, and Richiez has pitched out of some trouble here in the third. There's a tapper. Dominique's gonna have to hurry. She does. Flips to Gailey. 1 out.
Coach, you want to see that coming out of the dugout, you're still locked in.
That's just over the head of Gailey by Brooke Ramsey. She has her second single of the afternoon.
8.
See Denby singled also in the first. And she goes down on 3 pitches.
I mean, 3 straight strikes on that inner half. And
that's in on her hand, slap back to Dennis. On to first, and that'll do it. The single by Ramsey. That ball's gonna be sent to center field and off the wall. Smiley gave it a look, plays it well, and the play at second's not gonna be there, so a double to lead things off for the Jackets here for Madison Dobbins. Gailey grounded to second. She's gonna send it towards the gap. No one gonna get there. Easily scoring Dobbins from second. The throw goes over second base. So as a freshman batting here with runner at second. She's gonna send it up the third base line. On a rope, round comes Gailey. The play at second, it is back-to-back-to-back double. That chased Richiez out of the game. And Powson's gonna get Hillman.
Wow, and that's a nasty off speed.
And there's ball 4. Great eye by Saleo.
That's a great at bat. Try to give your middle late in the game.
Yeah.
What counts are they going to throw it in?
1-2, and that ball's sent to left field fairly deep and out of
Wow.
here. S.B. Allen with a 3-run home run for the Jackets, and they now lead 5-0.
I mean, can you tell she's comfortable in that leadoff spot?
Wait, jacket order, yeah.
That's Allen's 14th.
And there's a ball shot to left. It'll get down for a single for Black.
Love to see these Jackets taking advantage of the inside pitch left over the plate. Home runs, multiple base hits.
That ball sent deep to left and out of here. Tiffany Dominique plates 2 runs on the home run. Her 9th of the season. And the Jackets have really opened it up and turned on the offense.
Yeah.
Edgman's gonna send it out of the reach of Scott at short. She'll be on first with a single. Gailey's shown some pop, and there's a ball towards the gap, and it will get down. 1 run scores easily. They wave the second runner, and it's cut off. Concerned about conference play that they continue this coming weekend. That ball's going to be sent to center field. Smiley will put it away for out number 2.
I'm sure Smiley's probably just relieved to get one that she can run. You give your pitching staff more of a cushion on the run rule, so that's that many less innings they have to throw.
And Vukadinovich is going to try and steal third and is thrown out over there. That'll be the final out of the inning. Good.
She's really kind of working her way into the starting 9 here.
And swing and a miss, chased one outside. And strikeout number 5. That ball is sent to center field, fairly deep. Edgman comes over and makes the second out.
Yeah, it sounded great. Her last hope, it's her.
Yeah. Leads the SWAC in hitting, and she taps it black on to first. Not going to get there. It's a single by Smiley.
Hey, any way that you can know that Dobbins does, she has experience playing on the infield. She's a utility player, so.
Swing and a miss, 6th strikeout for Chandler Dennis, and the Jackets have won this one on a run rule.
Bats and maximizing on pitchers' pitches is really what the Jackets did well today, which has to give you so much confidence going back into conference play. Great game by Chandler Dennis. Tip your cap, great dub.